Good morning, my dear students in grade 3. What day is it today? It's Monday. What is the date today? It's the 9th of November 2020. Our lesson today is Module 4, Project Part 2. Let's get started.
The school vision, to prepare creative, well-educated students who are able to establish civilized, aware, reserved society, stick to the authentic morals and values, in addition to using the modern technology.
Open your student's book, page 55. By the end of our lesson today, we will be able to write a notice about rules at a specific place. Do you remember this notice? What it was about? It was about the rules at a library. At the library, you must be quiet. You must throw rubbish in the rubbish bin. You mustn't take photos. You mustn't run.
Little Red Riding Hood. All of us know only one day of Little Red Riding Hood's life, when she met the wolf on her way to her grandmother's house. Let's see what happened to her when she came back home. When Red came home, she had to finish her writing homework. She held her copybook and her pencil, but she didn't know where to start. She looked around. She found a book called How to Write. She decided to open it and go inside. She walked and walked between the words until she came to a big pre-writing tree. Inside the tree was a beautiful garden full of jewels. Each jewel had an idea. She stood up and said, "I want the perfect one." But a strange voice said, "Don't wait for the perfect idea. Just get started." She gathered as many jewels ideas as her basket could hold. She left the pre-writing tree and kept walking with her jewels. After a while, she found a beautiful garden. It was the drafting garden. She sat beside the river and started to pick up her jewels one by one and write about each one. She wrote and wrote with excitement until her basket was empty. Red took all her papers and kept moving. On her way down, she found the wise owl. "Welcome to the revising and editing world. Let me read what you wrote," said the owl. Red felt shy and hid her paper behind her back and said, "It's full of mistakes." "Owl, you might feel that you are making mistakes, but that doesn't matter. All of us make mistakes every time we write. Take these glasses and read it again with fresh eyes. Don't forget to use your arms to edit your writing." She put on the glasses and started to revise her work and make it better using arms strategy. Then she waved her hands and said goodbye to the owl. Next, she came to a beautiful place full of colorful butterflies. Each one held a punctuation mark. Some of them had capital letters. They started to fall like raindrops. Red took some and added them to her writing. When she finished, she walked until she reached a hill. Under the hill, there were many people clapping and asking her to read. She was so confident now to read in front of them all. She read it all. The people cheered for her. She discovered a lot in the writing book. She learned that writing is so easy when she knows the writing process. Pre-writing, gathering ideas, drafting, revising, editing, and publishing. The end.
Do you like the story? What did Red Riding Hood learn from the book? She learned that writing is so easy when you know the writing process. Can you recall the writing process? Yes, perfect. Pre-writing, drafting, revising, editing, and publishing. Pre-writing, gathering ideas about the topic. Drafting, write your first draft. Revising, make your writing better. Editing, check your spelling, punctuation, and grammar. Publishing, share your writing with your friends. Gathering your ideas. Think about the place. Then think about the rules you must follow and the rules you mustn't do. At the library, so we will choose the place first. I choose the library. Number 2, rules you must do. You must be quiet. You must throw rubbish in the rubbish bin. Rules you mustn't do. You mustn't take photos and you mustn't run. Now we are going to choose a different place and write a notice about what we must or mustn't do there. You can think about another place. For example, classroom, museum, shopping center, park. Look at the picture. These children are in the classroom. What rules should they follow? What must they do and what mustn't they do in the classroom? Be quiet, eat, drink, listen to your teacher, run. First, we will talk about the rules we must do. We will say, we must be quiet. We must listen to our teacher. You mustn't eat or drink. You mustn't run. You mustn't make noise. You mustn't fight with your classmates. Workbook page 51. Look and write what you must and mustn't do in the classroom. Be quiet, eat, drink, listen to your teacher, run. Number 1, you must be quiet. Number 2, you mustn't eat. Number 3, you mustn't drink. Number 4, you must listen to your teacher. Number 5, you mustn't run. Now think of a different place, then stick or draw signs and write a notice about what you must or mustn't do there. Then present it to the class. Please look and write what you must and mustn't do in the classroom. Please stop the video, write sentences, and then come back to check your answers. You must be quiet. You mustn't eat. You mustn't drink. You must listen to your teacher. You mustn't run. Now it's drafting time. It's drafting time. Now think of a different place and write the title, and then write your notice, stick pictures, and write what you must and mustn't do. You will write 2 sentences about what you must do and 2 sentences about you mustn't do. Time. Add sentences and words. Remove unneeded words or sentences. Make a sentence or word placement. Substitute borrowing words for new words. Check your spelling, punctuation, and grammar.